I was informed by one of our senior partners about Danny, and he did come highly recommended. From that point, I proceeded to contact him, and we had a discussion and so on. We had our initial meeting, and and that was about 4 years ago, I would say. And the meeting went very well. It went somewhat different from the usual meetings that I have with some of the other consultants that I worked with in the past, or that our office has dealt with. And I think one of the main differences with R&D ONE and dealing with Danny was that his background. He's also a chartered accountant. And I think that just made a difference in the communication and from his perspective, understanding what the needs are of a client that is a client of an accounting firm that has a special needs. And as I mentioned, we're an accounting firm of chartered accountants, so we don't have the expertise of the engineering background and so on that Danny's group supports. So I think overall R&D ONE has helped us in providing a full service to a client that has or that is in the SR&ED space. And I think ultimately the big winner or the greatest benefit goes to the client, really, because they work with a firm of chartered accountants for compliance reasons, tax planning reasons, and so on. And that still is a need that's required. Then they have, in a particular situation where they're in this R&D space, and that's particular specialty in assisting them in preparing and filing the claims is something that R&D ONE handles well. And that complements the overall service that comes from our office. I would definitely tell them that we've had some very good experiences dealing with R&D ONE and with Danny in particular. I would have no problem recommending R&D ONE.